Good morning, guys. It is Sunday and I've had a very slow start. It's actually almost 2:30 and haven't really done very much. I have, however, knitted a wrist warmer. I'm trying a new technique of how I knit my wrist warmers. I want to have several different patterns of them, sort of, and I have those beautiful socks that I just made and I really love them, and I wanted to have a pair of wrist warmers in the same kind of patterning, and this yarn is so incredibly soft, so I thought they would be perfect for a pair of wrist warmers. And as it being a certain percentage of synthetic fiber in it, they are better for wear. Usually my wrist warmers are worn a little bit more on the edge of my hand because I sit by the computer every day, and that is the part of my wrist that goes to the table and material, so my wrist warmers have a tendency to wear a lot there. So I always knit them in sock yarns because then they don't wear as much. So I have been mixturing with a new pattern which works awesome. I only have small sizes, but if there is yarn, I actually might make a second pair of wrist warmers in this yarn and put it up on Etsy because the softness and the gorgeousness of this yarn is just awesome. But yeah, I only made one, but I'm starting to kind of climb the walls a little bit here. When I have not been able to do what I want to do for a longer period of time, I start climbing the walls because I need to do stuff. This is not, I don't see this as a negative thing. It has to do with my brain running 24/7 with ideas, and I really need to kind of get an outlet for those ideas and now and again. So I'm going to try to get probably some embroidering done today. I have the owl knitting that I'm gonna do, or the owl embroidery I'm gonna do for the needle minders. So I have 2 designs so far. I'm gonna have 3 or 4 different versions of the owl, or just color versions of the owl, and when they all are done, I am going to make them into needle minders, photograph them and send those away to Maria so she can choose hers, and then I'm putting the rest of them onto Etsy. So that is how it's going to be. Also, I really want to sit down and kind of figure out the rest of the designs for my vegetable needle minders so that I can make that pamphlet, which is not going to be easy because it's a lot of first for me. I'm going to learn how to work in different softwares and such to see if I can make this pamphlet work. But yeah, it is going to be awesome though. But first, I am going to do my owls. So, good morning, guys, or afternoon. I hope you have an awesome day. Well, guys, it is evening. I am just about to head to bed. I thought I'd show you. Look, I have a pair of new wrist warmers. I made both of them. I'm actually working on a new pattern. I've been knitting my wrist warmers basically the same for I think a year now, and I always had like ribbing at the wrists, and then I had one way to take off the thread, sort of. I think the ones that I made for Carrie had the way I now casting off, that's the word, casting off, which is very much more elastic. And due to having both the cast on and the cast off more elastic, I actually don't need the ribbing. So this is actually patterned It's a little bit more elastic than just ordinary knitting, but it's actually pretty nice. It's the same little pattern repeat that were on the Hermione Everyday socks. So they are matching my new socks. And as I said before, the socks that I have done, which are these, they are so lovely and they are all shiny. I think it's like silver shine on them, but the texture of it, which is a very small texture repeat, is from the Hermione Everyday sock. And then I have had I don't know what this is. This is just a Magic Loop toe up cast on, which is, I found it on Knitty.com. It's called something special, but I don't know. And this is the Fish Lips Kiss heel, and then I have chosen to give it this little ending because I thought it would look nice. So I basically have only used that little pattern repeat from the pattern, but so they're called the Hermione Experiment. I'm gonna photograph them here someday, and I'm gonna put them up on my Ravelry projects, because I do have a Ravelry and it's called Craft a Bit, just as my craft channel. And I'm also gonna enter them in the Not a Podcast Sock It to Summer knit along. And as this is the yarn from Lambitoes, which I really like, Experiment 051, I think this was. I have another experiment also, which is the shawl that I haven't finished yet. And there is two more yarn balls coming in the mail. Another thing that I have finished today, let's see, look, I have two needle minders. This is a little fox and this is a little owl. So Maria's gonna choose one of them, or if she wants me to make another one, I will make another one. I will finish making them when she is she likes the one she gets. But I really like this little owl. It's Christopher had the idea of giving them the little ears, because I made it without ears, and he's like, where are the ears? They should have ears. So they have these little ears. This little one. I'm thinking about making them in several colors, but we'll see. And then we have this little fox, which is might be a little bit too big for this button. I might try to make it smaller. I am going to do some wonderful other designs later on. But yeah, that is my afternoon today. I'm taking it very slow. I'm hoping to be able to go to work tomorrow. Right now, I'm not 100% that would be possible, because I have severe migraine pain just behind my ears. So I'm gonna head to bed to sleep, but at first tomorrow I'm gonna go in and get my blood tests done, and when they are done, I don't have to worry anymore, and then I can start with my hormones again, or the new hormones. I'm gonna have estrogen pads, I don't know what it's called, band-aids with estrogen in, sort of, which I'm going to use instead. So they are more local working, and therefore they shouldn't affect the body that much, but as it would work on my ovaries, it should stabilize the hormones in my body, and therefore maybe even remove my migraine, hopefully. Yeah. But that is tomorrow. Right now it's off to bed, so good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. Bye!